in Kinderhook in Columbia County, and I want to thank so many people who've turned out, who care about the great outdoors and hiking and all the great things we can do here in Columbia County and in New York State. I'd like to thank our mayor, our new mayor, Michael Abrams of Kinderhook, for being here, and thank him. Where is he? Thank you. Our Kinderhook town supervisor, Timothy Ohms. Now, I've been on Timothy's brother's farm. Is it your farm too? Where's Timothy? Where'd you go? Is it your farm too? I've been on their farm. Whoa, whoops, wait a second. We lost the... Whose is this? Is this from... Oh, that's yours. Okay, sorry.
You slanted one.
I know. Okay, this one.
And that's my phone.
Everything's falling.
I'll charge it to WNYT.
Okay, so I have always believed that upstate New York is one of the most beautiful places on earth. We have the Hudson River, we have the Adirondacks, we have the Catskills, we have the Great Lakes, we have the Finger Lakes, and of course we have great scenery here, the Catskill Mountains. There they are, that way. And one of the prettiest mountains in the world, and some of the best apples New York has to offer, like some Ascot orchards as well. Whoa.
Hold on, we got another. This is an eventful. Hold on, this is a crazy.
I got it. Take your foot on this one.
Oh, and Golden Harvest.
And of course, Golden Harvest. Now I have a little confession to make. This is a medical lesson. I would always, when I was in Kinderhook, stop at Golden Harvest and get the cider donuts. But unfortunately, about 5% of men over 60 become gluten resistant. I'm not celiac, so I can eat gluten, but you're not supposed to. So I said in the car today, I said, we can't stop at Golden Harvest anymore because I'm not supposed to have gluten. Oh, well, I know, but I can't eat them. They're the best donuts in the world. I brought them down to Washington. I love them, so thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
There you go.
This is our picture, right? Look at this. This was a long... Look at that. What year? What year was that, Frank?
We're not going there.
Not going there. Thank you.
Too far.
These are... I may deviate and have one donut on that. I can't resist. They're so good. Let's hold them up. Okay, here's Steve. We would stop every time, even when we weren't near. We would go half hour out of the way to stop at Kinderhook for the great cider donuts. But anyway, here's what. Oh, wait, yes. So we have great scenery, but don't just listen to me. Just last month, Outside Magazine ranked the best trails in the best rail trails in the United States. What was number one? Was it Yellowstone? No. Was it Moab Canyon? It was right. I gotta put the. It was right here. Here it is, folks. The 25 best rail trails in the U.S. Number one, Empire State Trail. Is that amazing? It says 750 miles from New York City to Buffalo and Rouse's Point, New York. Is that great? So, we have some of the most beautiful trails, and we have a lot of people in the Northeast who want to use these trails. So it's a great combination. This is a gem, runs right through the heart of this great county and brings thousands through our small towns like Kinderhook every year. In fact, since the start of the pandemic, more and more people have recognized this about upstate New York. We saw record attendance last summer in New York State Park, 78 million, a record, and this year we're in all likelihood going to beat the record. COVID had a lot of people come, you know, who weren't getting on airplanes, but now that they found the beauty of the Hudson Valley, of Columbia County, and of our rail trails, they're coming back. So it sort of was something, a good thing, that a lot of bad things came out of COVID, but a good thing came out that people discovered the beauty of this area. Outside tourism is a booming industry for us. And despite this, federal investment has remained low for programs that support outdoor recreation. We have lots of federal programs to encourage manufacturing and encourage small business and encourage lots of different things. Those are good. But we don't have much to encourage outdoor tourism. And that's why I'm here today. I'm here today to launch my new Rural Outdoor Investment Act to get the federal government to help invest and enhance our rural areas. As many of you know, I've always made it a priority to boost tourism and grow our rural economies. In the American Rescue Plan, I put in, as you know, as majority leader, I get to do certain things, and including putting in a Supreme Court justice. But we included $750 million for tourism, travel, and the outdoor recreation economy. New York received $45 million of that already. The bipartisan infrastructure law, here's what I put in. $289 million will go to New York for trails, sidewalks, bike lanes, and greenways. This can boost trails like this one even more. So we have some money in these one-shot deals that got us some help. But now we need some permanent help as well. So the Rural Outdoor Act does three things. The outdoor first, it invests in outdoor recreation infrastructure. This has been underfunded. Columbia County, many of our towns from Hudson to Germantown to Stuyvesant have terrific waterfronts, but access is limited because of the lack of boat ramps, boardwalks, and other outdoor facilities. The bill creates a $150 million grant program each year for outdoor recreation infrastructure through the EDA. The second is planning money. A lot of our villages have great ideas, but you know, you can't just have a great idea and call up a contractor. You need to plan it. You need to hire an engineer or an architect or a planner to do it. Second is money for planning, and that will particularly go to the smaller towns and more rural areas. You know, a place like Albany or New York City, they have money to plan. Smaller places don't. And the Rural Outdoor Investment Act gives $25 million to EDA for planning and $12.5 million for college and university partnerships. This really aligns with the Columbia Economic Development Corporation to boost our outdoor activities. And finally, the third is business assistance to support recreation-related businesses, outdoor gear and equipment rentals, shuttles, guides, outfitters, hotels, restaurants, and tails. We have a few of our small business owners from Kinderhook here today who could benefit from this. The Village Square, of course, is about 400 yards beyond the place here. Ron Gaynor, the owner of Velo Domestique, pardon-moi, Domestique, just up the road in Valatia. Patrick Kenny, who owns Saisonnier with his wife, Casey. Darren Waterston, the owner of the Kinderhook Knitting Mill and Morning Bird. And Liz Cottingham, who owns the soon-to-open Kinderhook Bottle Shop. Are you here, Liz? Is that Anthony? Yeah. Good luck. You rode your bike over here. That's great. I'm a bike rider, too. Okay, so this includes $62 million for recreational economy for rural communities through these kinds of grants and Main Street revitalization. So this bill is, of course, about the outdoors, connecting with nature, getting exercise, staying healthy, enjoying the beauty of the globe, but it's also about a four-letter word, J-O-B-S, jobs. And this kind of activity creates jobs because it brings people here who stay in the motels and hotels and the bed and breakfasts, who eat in the restaurants, who shop in the stores. It works. And you may remember, a long time ago, people were wondering whether, for instance, focusing on the antique industry as opposed to building a big cement plant would best benefit the economy. And now Hudson is one of the antiquing capitals of the world, and it's just revitalized the whole place. So this type of stuff really helps create jobs as well. So I am glad to be here. I'm glad to announce my push for the Rural Outdoor Investment Act, and hopefully next time I'm here we'll be able to say the President signed it into law. Thank you very much, everybody. Steve, is anyone speaking?
Senator,
Yes.
may I present you with a shirt on
Yes.
behalf of the Columbia Friends of
Isn't
the
that
Electric
great?
Trail?
Here, stand the other way. Good. Oh, this is great. A beautiful shirt, too. Great colors. Earth tones.
Right over here.
And I will wear it when I ride my bike.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
From a colleague of yours from the assembly.
Thank
Worked
you.
away from me.
Did you? Yeah, when I was there. Who was the head of Ways and Means? Jerry Kremer. Right. Oh, yeah. I got to find a place to sign it.
Give me a shirt, Senator.
Here, take the shirt. Okay, let's move these. I'm going to say.
Been on the wall for many years.
Really, it's great. Okay, 2.